there has been a dramatic increase in guardsmen and police officers in sort of securing the perimeter of the Capitol complex.
The images are overwhelming enough. Soldiers sleeping on the floor of the Capitol building. But the sight is even more remarkable when you realize behind every man and woman here, clad in fatigues, patrolling the center of our democracy, behind each of them is an American story.
I'd gone downstairs Wednesday, midday, to get a cup of coffee, and there were a number of National Guardsmen and women.
Democratic Colorado Congressman Ed Perlmutter got that reminder over a cup of coffee.
And they said, hey, they had a young man who was supposed to go through his citizenship ceremony that day, but he'd been deployed to the Capitol and couldn't get it done. And could I do something?
The man they were talking about is Specialist Jun Cho of the Delaware National Guard. Perlmutter says he didn't need convincing to do something.
Here is a young man who is serving the country in a very unprecedented and difficult moment in American history. And, he was putting something on hold that I'm sure, been planning for years.
Good afternoon.
Several calls, and 2 days later, in a nearly empty room near the Capitol he is protecting, Specialist Cho took the oath.
I watched it on Facebook Live. It gave me goosebumps. And, part of the oath says to protect and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And precisely what he's doing.
An inspiring American's story at a time we so desperately needed it.
I think it was really kind of a wonderful accomplishment and story in the midst of a lot of other, much tougher kinds of news.
Steve Steger, 9 News.